Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Ar-Âdunâim campaign on Divide and Conquer with the expanded unit roster sub-mod. In the last episode, we were finally able to invade Gondor, and we took Gobel Tolfalas, and we took Dol Amroth, which should hopefully make us a bunch of money in the long term. We do have ports in both, which means that they are trading with all of my coastal regions, and we are hopefully making quite a lot of money in doing so. I would very much like to move on to Methrast, but we have a general shortage right now, and that's not a shortage in general. We kind of do that as well, but we just don't have enough generals. So if we take a look at, there are two basic ways for us to solve this, I think. One, wait for Gimil Zagar, Pharason, and Sorsagar to become of age. Gimil Sagar should be in the next couple of turns or so, I think, and then we should be able to move him. The problem is that he's going to spawn all the way down in Umbar, but he will be a mounted general, so we will be able to move him up pretty quickly. The other solution is for us to recruit a new general of Farasim Noble in Umbar, and then move that general north so we can start taking more settlements, because we of course will not be able to take strongholds or castles without either sacking them or having a really decent general in there. Gobel Tolfadas, that's just barely that they are happy with us there. Dol Amroth, they are a lot happier. I don't really know why. Fuinor, I guess, look at his acumen. That must be the case. Yeah. Azulsir doesn't have as much acumen. It's probably that. So that's something we want to do, get a general in there. We did run heavy into debt in the last episode because we took out 2 full stacks almost to attack these regions. So a lot of units were picked out of forts onto ships, and that is kind of... We have balanced it out now that we have taken Gobel Tolfalas and Dol Amroth, but we are just barely making profits here, from 300 to 880. So that's something we need to get under wraps as well. We might get attacked by this Gondorian army, and if so, we are going to lose some troops. I don't doubt that we still hold Dol Amroth, but it's army upkeep that is too high for us right now. Gondor has another army here, Hirluin of Pinath Gelin, who might move on to Barad-Harn. We have put a pretty sizable garrison in there, and we will send even more troops, which will hopefully be able to make it, because 3 pikes and some javelins, they will be able to help a lot at Barad-Harn. We also have our faction heir there, and I would actually like to keep him in that settlement because of his special ability. And speaking of generals, actually, so that's what's going on in Barad-Harn. But we also lay siege to Ankaragmir. And we lay siege to it because we will not be able to attack it head on, because, for one, the trollmen units and Muhad tribesmen are really, really strong. And also, the Mumakil, I do not have enough archers to kill them, so I would need a ballista, for example, or just 1,000 archers, or 1,000 units of archers, or spears, or something like that, or javelins rather. Javelins, or archers, or crossbows, or ballistas, basically. So I just hope that they won't sally out. If they do sally out, I will just pull back, and then we'll try to sneak past, because we have other things going on here in the east. The Varyags of Khand decides to stand with the Istari, which means that they are now the enemies of Mordor and the Dark Lord, and in that also with us. Although we don't have an alliance with Mordor yet, the canon of this campaign is, of course, that we are hardcore supporters of Sauron. So I would either need to get a military access with Harad, or take this settlement so we can try to go for any of these regions in the back and not have to move too much through Harad's territories, because we do absolutely need to help Harad. I don't think they will be able to stand alone against the Warriors of Khand and Gondor. So we will need to do our best to help them. We have a diplomat here, and that's the guy that I've tried to talk to Harad with. But so far we haven't gotten any military access, so I think I will just move him back up north to try to get an alliance with Mordor. We absolutely want one of those. And also, in Drazor, this is a spy that doesn't help cultural growth, I don't think. So you might as well scout a little bit into Gondorian territory. There we have one settlement. I would very much like to... there we have Lean here as well. So I need to get an eye on as many settlements as possible. Theoretically, because this settlement is under siege from Harad, we could go for Linhir, for example. But we are already bordering a bunch of regions, and I would much rather have Harad take the land route. And if they take this town, they might be able to defend a bit better against Khand. Eventually, we might very well move this route, because we do have a little opening here, for example. But not yet. I would also very much like to take Linhir. That should also give us some ports and trade. But for now, we are focusing on this little testicle right here. So Ethelon, for example, would very much like to take that. Same thing with Methrast. So one thing we could do is just move in with armies, take the settlement, sack it, and if that doesn't work, just destroy all of the buildings, take the money, and then get on a ship and move somewhere else. That's one solution that we could do, and it would be pretty loyal to the Umbar mentality, I think. But at least I think we are done with this turn. Oh, we can retrain some units, give them armor upgrades, I'm guessing. So, and also, while we do have the economy for it, I do want to retrain them. We need to start making more money as soon as possible. Can retrain you as well. Corsairs might not really be worth it. But for now, we can save the game. And I also want to know if... Yes. We did talk to Isengard. They didn't want to buy our map information because I don't think they counted in Gobel Tolfalas and Dolameroth. But with them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I should be able to ask for 1.4k theoretically. So that's what we're going to do in the next turn. Now, we are ready to end this one. And the thing that I didn't want to happen happened. So I'm going to try to pull back from this, because we do not stand a chance against the Mumakil, basically. Or I don't think even without the Mumakil we don't stand a chance against these troops. So I am going to withdraw from the battle and hope that they don't run after me.
We are disgraced.
Yeah, we are. Ar-Âdunâim reigns supreme. How? The black ships are upon us, cry the people of Gondor. Many soldiers of Gondor are being kept from the front line. Seaports are beleaguered, and the people fear the black ships. As well they should. For Ar-Âdunâim is mighty once more. The Black Númenóreans are on the rise, and their anger at the previous actions against them burns in their veins. Indeed. Beautiful. Now, where do I want to move you now? We could also, get a long ship in this little puddle. Not really worth it. I would like to scout ahead to see if there's anything for us to take over here to help Harad. So what I'm gonna do, we are still making just 900 each turn. Might send you this way to join up with this army. And you keep moving. This is gonna take so long, but we need to do something to help Harad. So I will check if Khand is over here, and if they are, we will try to take that settlement, and if not, we will just shimmy through the Harad territory, or Harad region. Recruitment report. Look at this, we were able to retrain a bunch of stuff. We are already pretty much broke, so I would need to save my money. And what did we actually get? Nothing? Interesting. I'm just gonna retrain a little bit more. See if we actually get anything out of it. 260 left, so still not a lot of money. There we have an army Nerdir. So we might be able to attack them. Maybe kill him, if we're lucky. And in doing so, get a man of the hour. So that would be one way to get a general as well. Here, yep, here they come. And we will not be able to get there in time, unfortunately. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Nope, we don't have the movement points because yet we have a group of archers. So I don't think this will help. But I have to try. So now we have a couple of units here, and I will start to move them up, because maybe they can reinforce Barad from the back here, and they will still be part of the battle. You move down. I forgot to check if you can't reach. I want to see if you have any ballistas. Yeah, you have a ballista. So you could siege in one turn, and you have a lot of melee troops. Only 2 archer units. But still, a whole bunch of infantry. And if you look at what I have, it's just shambles. Can we train them? But we are still going to do the best we can, of course. So many archers, not a lot of infantry, no pikemen. So that's why it would be so important for us to be able to ferry these troops up and drop them off behind Barad. But if they do a one-turn siege, then we probably won't be able to help them. So there are a lot of things we would like to do here. Let's take you. Move this army on board. And we cannot drop them off here. Can we drop them off there? Oh, we could. So now I'm going to try to use this army to kill this Gondorian army. I don't think we will get a man of the hour out of it, but we have to try. We need to get some generals around here. Olamroth, Dark Sanctuary. Urithor, Lockpick, and Arbazan got a tribal mask. That is beautiful. Better trade. That is very nice indeed, but I still need to put you somewhere where you actually benefit from all this. We are doing so bad in a lot of the ratings. Now, I think we have done what we need to do. I just hope that they don't one-turn siege us. But what I want to do is make an attempt at this battle right now. We do have a lot of melee troops. We do have the Naru Sentinels, for example, the Númenórean Shield Guard, and also a Ballista. So, I have to try. We don't have any cavalry. Could actually send some reinforcements here. But if we are too strong, we won't get a man of the hour. So I will need to try. And I've quick saved a million times. Okay, they pulled back. Couldn't reach us. Let's see if we can move into the fort or something. Or attack them, get a draw out, and then we'll see if a sack of Methrast is enough, for example. Or we might get a man of the hour from the draw out as well. Maybe. You keep blockading that one. This is going to hurt. Way too many archers. Way too many archers. But hopefully these units will be able... I will be able to drop them off, and then it will be a lot better for us for sure. Now, I think we've done everything we need to do. We still don't have any money whatsoever. And where do I have? You are still laying siege to that because it was a quest.
As you wish.
I want to move up and talk to Mordor. And you talk to Isengard again. Map information for 1.4. That's what we want to try, because that's theoretically what it is worth. Yes. That is all for now, so you can keep moving. I don't know. I think we are already talking with everyone we want to talk to. We do have some good factions that we haven't discussed with, like we don't have trade rights with Bree, for example. But I don't think I'm going to get trade rights with Bree either. We could also sell our map information to them, make a lot of money that way. but I'd much rather just move down and you can act as a spy instead. So take a look at the bordering regions over here, for example. Keep moving. So that was good. Now we actually made some money. So now I need to think about... I think I want to see if we have time for these. It's one turn for each of the units. And I think we're gonna need all the units we can get. So I will try. Here we have 600 left, and I don't think we have the economy to actually build anything worthwhile. We could recruit some units, and if they take... Okay, archers would actually be good for us. If they take Ar-Âdunâim, then Mirland is going to be next. Nowhere do we have enough money to just build something cheap. So now I need to think, is it better for us to maybe... Nothing we can cancel either, unfortunately. So Lamerot, we could cancel some of these retraining. 763. What was the cost for Parazim Noble? 65. Oh. Cancel that as well. And then buy another general. It's still going to take a lot of time. 3 turns to get this bugger, but we do need more generals in the field. And also we are super low on cavalry. I just think this will have to suffice and see if there's still something we can retrain. Yes, there actually is. 30. Perfect. So what we need to see now is this army going to be attacked? Are they going to one turn siege or insta charge at Ar-Âdunâim? A lot of things. But now we are ready to end the turn yet again, and hopefully we will be able to move these troops into Ar-Âdunâim one way or another. Let's end the turn. And what we didn't want to happen happened. So I'm going to drop my infantry off behind Ar-Âdunâim and hope that they will be able to make it in regardless. So let's see. Yeah, now we should stand right outside one of the gates. So they will just run their aces off. And hopefully everything will work out just fine. Now you... Yeah, we don't really need to spy on this. Oh, golly, we are losing a lot of money again. Like we always do, I guess. Wonder what it was now. Recruitment report. Right, it was the troops that we recruited. At least we were able to recruit them. So that's going to help quite a bit. And also, I guess the siege cost us quite a bit of money as well. Construction, Dark Sanctuary in Gobel Tolfala. So now we can start working on the culture. We do have a spy in both Gobel Tolfalas and in Dol Amroth. So fortunately, we have some things going to help us with the culture. Retinue expansions. Âdunâim Shield. Good. And Architect. That is amazing that you got that. Because we need to be able to build a lot cheaper. Master Masons, for example, would be great for us. Now, that is a full stack. I'd much rather fight that defensively, and we have even more armies on the way. But first, I want to actually try to have this fight. Yes, and we got 1250, but we're still flat broke. Now, I have messed up a lot with my economy, it seems. You keep going after them. And you keep moving forward. Because I want to see a border somewhere to know what we are looking at over here. Great. This is going to happen. And let's see, is there any port I could attack, I wonder? Gondorian docks. I could go for that one, and that will also give us some more visibility. Or I could go for something over here. Like Ethelond. That is a city. And this is just a keep. So theoretically, I think we should be denying them more money by going to Ethelon. So that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Go no further.
Good. Maybe not good, but could be a lot worse. And you, my friend, keep sneaking. Okay, there we have Tirith, EUR. Pretty weak garrison in that settlement. I would like to see some roads, just so I know where the cities are located. And at least we have started recruiting the general now, so we will have one of those. Yep, we will just keep going into the deficit again. But you might not be needed there. Okay, into the fort. Saving some money. And what if you move into the fort as well? You still won't be free upkeep. But we are saving a little bit. Oof. Okay. Now I want to try this. To see if it works, if we get a man of the hour. If not, at least we save some money. Good. Let's move in. And we get both Nerdir. Oh, they do have a ballista as well, and we don't have any cavalry to run around and kill it. So we'll need to send something here to disrupt the ballista. We also have a bunch of archers. And you just have a general and some Gondor militia. The ballista will need to focus on the general. And I wonder if the ballista is going to aim for our seafarers, for example. I recall they did that in the battle for Dalameroth. But either way, I'm gonna try to do this. The balance of power is just slightly in my favor. So if we win, hopefully we should get a man of the hour out of this. I'm going to try. Wish me luck. Let's fight this battle. And here we are. I think the battle map could be a lot worse. But starting the deployment, we see that they have this steep hill over on this side. So they could just corner camp here and I would be screwed. But I have a hill of my own. So we could hope that they will be attacking me. Let's do it like that. And at all of you. You will be the line formation. And then I'm thinking about sending... But the Southern Warband can also make shield wall. So we are going to need both of you shield wall it up. Pikes on this side. And you on this side. I think I'm going to send the axe guards, actually. You will be like so. This works. And you will just have to reinforce wherever we can, I guess. And you over here. Ballista is standing pretty well like so. Fire, flaming shots. Oh. We have even more pikes, actually. Let's move these pikes to this flank. I don't think they had any cavalry, so that's good for us. And you will be reinforcing, so stand in the back for now. And you. Just be a blob somewhere. And hope that the ballista don't aim for you. Let's go.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Now, if they start moving, then we will have an advantage. But we also need to see if they will probably wait for the reinforcements to come. And since we have a lot of troops, we could just try to plow through and encircle them and just kill them that way. But you were just a general and some Gondor militia. So I think it would be pretty nice to try to just move in and attack them. And try to have my archers aim for the general. But they are so sturdy, they don't really care about arrows at all. So we rather need the Belaketh Axe Guard to go for the general. Can we get them to start... Can we see if they start moving? They don't. Okay. But they might when the reinforcements have arrived. And then the ballista can aim at the generals. While our infantry line just move forward. And hopefully we are able to silence the ballista as well. If not, then we'll need to all be in like spread out formation while we're moving forward, because I'm guessing that this ballista is going to have impeccable aim for my troops. And remember, the balance of power is slightly in my favor. Now they are joined up. And will you start moving? Switch generals as well. Come on. Move for me. Damn it. We need to keep an eye on the timer as well. Okay. You do not want to move for me. That is fine. So now, you and you and you. No longer in shield wall formation. We are going to take all of these troops. And have you just start marching forward. Like so. Actually, don't need to group you up. Let's just do it like this. Start moving. Ballista, start moving as well. See when you can start aiming at the general. You will actually just be hanging out back here, because if the captain dies, we don't get a man of the hour regardless. There we go. Regardless of the things we went through. You and you can move like so. Try to spread out a little bit. You will be attacking from one of the sides. And so will the Belaketh Axe Guard. So we try to hold them on one side and close the door, so to speak, on the other. Kinda sucks that I won't be able to use this entire formation. So now we are a lot more even than I would like. Might even be less than even because of their two generals' bodyguards. But I'm just gonna get my ballista in range of something like that. Come on. It says that you should reach. There we go. And the infantry will just keep moving forward. I wonder if we will have any friendly fire here. Much rather like us to not have friendly fire if we can avoid it. You need to pull back because you are way too quick right now. Great. And you are also very fast at walking. Their archers have started to shoot at us. Good. We are actually hitting something. Now, move forward. You move forward as well. Actually, you attack them. You attack them. This is where everything is going to get put on its head. You start running. And where do we have you? Start running as well. Belaketh Axe Guards, you run as well. And you need to get into some kind of a position where you can shoot at them. You can start shooting at their archers as well. Don't like this formation though. Or this position. It looks like we are absolutely going to get shot by the ballista. Good. Actually, let's see if you can aim at their ballista. No. Just aim at the blobs. Good. Now, we get them into shield wall formation, and you will be attacking them. Now, start moving forward. Over here, we need to move you up as actually start. Just let you shoot. Do what I pay you to do. And there we go. Of course they were still able to hit us while in stride. Good. You guard mode. You attack them. You attack them. And you help over here. And I want you to run over on this side where you should be able to get some pretty decent shots. And you need to aim at them. And I do want the Belaketh Axe Guard to keep running and dribble. But no. You are going for the Belaketh Axe Guard. Keep running away. You need to get here to silence the ballista. How's it going over here? You keep shooting. Try to focus on them. You can focus on them as well. So far, we have lost 10%, killed 9. So, it's not going very well for us. What kind of accuracy do your goddamn ballista actually have? There we go. Come back here. Attack them in the back. We just need to silence the ballista one way or another. You can actually start shooting at them. You move around. You attack them. And yes, maybe this will work. Nope. You decided to fight the captain's bodyguard. You should be able to do pretty well against the archer militia, I think. Actually, throw at them. Oh, so that's why we actually got some kills. Now the ballista have been abandoned. And our central line is actually looking pretty decent. And no. You don't need to shoot at that anymore. Actually, stop shooting altogether. Want you to get over here. Better angles for shooting. 20 killed. Or 30% killed, 20% lost. But this is a problem for us. I want my javelins to actually be able to throw at them. We need to get more of the Belaketh axe guards involved. Get involved. And you can start shooting at the archer militia, because I think... Actually, no, go for the general. And you can go for the archer militia. There we go. Now, you've come through. Now you're gonna go for the back of these units. Where is their general? Gondor militia, Gondor militia. I think this should be a great position for us. You are actually going to lose a lot of troops. But I will just have to be fine with that. And shoot at the archer militia over there. You get into another position. And now, straight into the back of these units. We do have the general's bodyguard, captain's bodyguard here in the front. But with the Belaketh axe guard, we should be able to make short work of them, hopefully. And you will stand right here and shoot into the backs of the Gondor militia.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I did not expect for you to kill the pikemen as efficiently as you did. There you go. Start shooting. You get into a position where you can shoot in the back of the captain's bodyguard. We have lost 29%, killed 53. So we have suffered greatly. If you look at the pikes, seafarers, yeah, they have been dealt stinging blows. But the Belaketh axe guard is fortunately able to outflank at least one of their captains or generals. There we go. Get into position. And we don't have a lot of seafarers left. So you can just start shooting at the captain. And you are already shooting at them. Dealing a lot of damage. Also some friendly fire, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm wondering if we should be good enough now for you to be used somewhere else. You can actually pull back. And I want to see if we can get another charge off with you. And you can start shooting at this blob, because we don't have a lot of units left. And I want to deal as much damage as possible on the captain's bodyguard, because they are annoying, to say the least. Once you're back into position, and they have turned their backs, then we can do another charge. Oh, one of my pikes actually broke. That's not good. Now, I need to think about what I want you to do. You can aim at them. Oh, this is actually nice. It looks like we rather killed my pike, though. But we are getting some decent shots off. And that is what's important. That's what matters. And what do I want you to do? Yeah, you keep shooting at them. I still have my captain left. I can't blow the horn because he has the shield wall ability. This is great. I actually have a lot better aim, or my ballista actually have a lot better aim than I thought. Good. Killing a lot of captain's bodyguards. And over here, we should really just be working on closing it up. Just go ahead. I don't know if the Balaketh Axe Guard actually get any kills on the captain's bodyguard, but we need to just encircle them and go to work. It's not going to be pretty, but we need to get it done. Oh, and I think we managed to kill a lot of captain's bodyguards. How many do we actually have left? 14. Oh, 13. Beautiful. 22. I would actually like to get some more kills on them. And they are routing as well. Let's see if you can catch up to them. But you are pretty slow. So you try to shoot them. And you will be fighting the captain's bodyguard. You stop shooting, please. We have killed 88%. But that is of the total. And we don't have any cavalry to catch them. So unfortunately, they might be able to make it. We'll keep going to work on everything we have here. You just go against the captain's bodyguard. Keep smashing them down. This is actually... Okay, this is actually not perfect, but you will be fighting the captain's bodyguard. And then my Númenórean shield guard will come in from the back, tie them up so the archers can pull back. You are tired. There we go. Pull away. So far we are up to 91. And that's without these groups who have already fled. I think we managed to kill some of them as well. No, maybe not. 29, 17. I just hope that they are two different armies, because then it still works. If they are in the same one, it might be troublesome for us. You stop shooting, because I think you deal more damage to my units. Good. That's one general dead. Works for us. And now we just have to kill this thing. What do we have left? Yeah, of course we still have some of the captain's bodyguard. Stay behind and kill them. And one thing I didn't realize is that the Ar-Âdunâim sentinels, they're actually counted as heavy infantry. So not missile troops or archers, but as heavy infantry. So they should be pretty useful in a bind like this. 7 melee, 28 total defense, so not a lot of damage, but significant amount of armor. Now we can just fast forward. We just need to kill the last general. Or we already had the last general. Okay. Now we just have this one, I guess. Continue.
It's time to press the attack.
We need to be able to catch him. Please be fast enough. Because they have just one little guy left, I think. Baragund. Come on. Desperately need to catch him. Yes, the Ar-Âdunâim sentinels seem to be fast enough. If they just don't stop all the time. Come on. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Very happy about that. Now we just need to check. So, let's see. 10% is 92, which means 90. So, that army is completely gone. That army is completely gone. And we lost 36. So, more than a third of our units. But I think I'm pretty happy about that, actually. Did suffer some friendly casualties. The ballista got 31 kills, but a lot of that is captain's bodyguard, so I'm still happy about it. MVPs on 180 is the Balaketh Axe Guard, and I think you dealt a lot of damage to heavy infantry as well. 143 on the Ar-Âdunâim Sentinels, and 127 on the Númenórean Shield Guard. And also some archers in there dealing a lot of damage. But the pikemen, 144 sustained, 90 inflicted. Oof, Empire, yeah, 44. Seafarers, 147, 66 inflicted. 146, 80. Oh, that was not good for us. But at least we have fought this battle, and now we'll need to check. If we get a man of the hour, we might be able to hold this settlement. If not, I guess we will just need to... like, sack it. And if that doesn't work, burn everything and leave. I will not be ransoming Nerdir, but I will rather be executing him. Enemy camp sack, yes, indeed. One thing that's good is we are losing a lot of troops in that battle. So we will lower the army upkeep, but we didn't get a man of the hour, which I think is kind of whack. Because we killed 2 generals, and it was a pretty strong army that we actually killed. Let's see. Can I take you out now? How mad are you? 50 still. Okay, I'm just gonna walk in, and we'll see what happens. I will try to sack it. I won't be exterminating it, but I will sack it and just see how that works. Because they hate us there. And if we sack it, 70 on the dot. Ew. Okay. Start with the Dark Sanctuary, I guess. And is there anything that we don't need that we can destroy? Stables, we don't need that. Barracks. Law bonus. We will need every kind of bonus like this that we can get. We did keep the shipwright. That's good. Way station, law bonus, Mason's Guild House. That is great. So, if we are actually able to keep this with only this garrison, then that is going to be very nice for us indeed. But I will have a ship here just in case that we need to run our asses off. Okay, and you can keep going out to Ethelond. And I'm wondering if it might be worth it to move any of these troops. Huinur. Okay, you are 1, making us a lot of money, and 2, making them very, very happy. So I will keep you in the settlement. Now we have a lot of money again, so I will need to take that time to try to do something that's good for the settlement. Like a militia garrison, that's going to save us money and give us law bonuses. So that's what I'm going to do. Militia garrison. And we actually do have culture, so we can get the barrack. And we have a meeting hall, so that's 1 free upkeep unit. But the garrison... Okay, the barracks. Let's just try to think logical about this. 2 turns. And it will help us to retrain our troops. And give us a law bonus as well. This will give a bigger law bonus and free upkeep troops. I still think I will need to fight for my right to party in this settlement. So I will get the barracks here. And in here we started with the culture to make them a little bit happier. Gobel Tol Falas. Maybe we could at least... Okay, your culture is at 17, so not the best. We don't need the dirt paths here either. Let's start. If we get the meeting hall, then you should be free upkeep. And that's going to save us a lot of... a bit of money. So I'm going to get the meeting hall here first and foremost. Then the master masons, when we can afford that. We are actually a little bit of a surplus because of the massive amount of casualties we took. We train what we can, like so. Oof, that one hurt quite a bit. And we cannot get a spy, unfortunately. Can't even get the building for spies because it's a stronghold. So we need cities in order to get spies. Gobel Mirland, need to start thinking about some good stuff here as well. A market would be good, but since we will keep getting attacked at Baradhar, you are going to get barrack, my friend. Khaldun, also a castle. Yes, I'm going to spend money on better troops so we can start sending them towards Baladharn. Because we cannot just rely on crap forever. It's not crap, it's Belegair units, so they're not that bad, but I still want better units. Good. We still haven't ended this turn, actually, so the next one will be interesting, because then the Gondorian army will attack, and we will need to see if we get the reinforcements. If so, I think we should be somewhat fine, but if not, then it's going to be a lot worse, for sure. The Lamroth still stands strong, and after the barracks, I do actually believe that we will need the militia garrison to help with law bonus, decrease the corruption, and also 2 units will be free upkeep, and that is going to save us a lot of money because it's going to be the most expensive ones. Oh my golly! Look at the upkeep of these things. Are they even worth that? Because with the upkeep save, we would make our money back in like 2 turns with a militia garrison. Well, well, well. That will be a future investment. We are still making a little bit of money. And we will lose troops here as well. That's going to save us some upkeep. And problem is that you border Methrast here, which means that you will be able to attack it. Thinking about actually sending at least 1 unit of pikes over to Methrast because it's so gosh darn weak right now, especially in the pike. Okay, so that's what I'm actually going to do. Might be stupid, but I will try it either way. We do still have a lot of infantry here. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. Quick merge. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I just want to get a clearer view of what I have to work with. Okay, you get into that fort, and then the next turn you will move into Methrast. I think that's going to help us a lot. Now, I think that we are ready to end the turn. So, save, and just keep taking a look at them. Actually, let's try to scout them. Because then you got a trait increase, so you got even better. Perfect. Now we can move over here. I find it really strange that Harad wasn't able to take Irithraid, but probably Irithraid got a relief force, so we need to keep an eye on this region. But for now, I'm ready to end the turn. Because you have moved. You are ready to talk to Mordor. Let's just try to get an alliance if I give you map information. Ooh, generous. Nope, not generous enough. But we will keep trying. But for now, we can end the turn. And here we have it, ladies and gents. They did attack. We will be reinforced by Captain Min Luzir, who I will try to just run into the settlement. And the balance of power is as even as we can get it. Even the number of units is as even as we can get. 3.4 versus 3.4. The problem is, of course, I mean, their cavalry is not a benefit to them at all. But they do have Lamedon clansmen who are effective against armor. 2 of them. They have some archers. 1, 2. And also, of course, the ballista that's going to be a real thorn in my side. And they have a general, Hirluin of Pinath Gelin. But this is going to be a real test for us. We have many more archers than they do. But we need to run in with a reinforcing army so we have a sizable number of units that is standing in front of the gate. But we will just do our absolute best. I will not let you be controlled by AI. And if we lose, then we lose our faction heir. 1 of 2 that we have that still have an ability. And also very good commander. I am just going to fight the battle on the map, and we will do the absolute best we can. Right, I just forgot that this settlement sucks. So we don't even have any walls. Ouch. Okay, so they do have the ballista, which they will be able to use to shoot at my troops, because they also have 4 rams. I'm wondering if I should just send out the raiders. And also, our reinforcements will be so far back. I'm thinking about just sending out my raiders and try to disrupt the ballistas. Because they will just be able to shoot at all of my stuff. That's for starters. Put you in a good position, like so, for example. And you, like so. Back. Wait, did you actually... Where did you wind up? Like, come on, I know you can't stand here. Like so. And the pikes. Okay, they don't want to do what I tell them to do. The archers, you will be needed to activate the towers. We do see that this is kind of a already on an elevated hill, which is not good for us. Because I'd much rather have an elevation that we can shoot from. What? Oh, golly. Okay, stand like so. I will try to create some kind of layer formations here, but the game won't allow me to do that for whatever reason. Okay. Maybe you can stand here. Okay, I just know this is gonna be a yeah, it's gonna be a game that will make me kind of annoyed. The Belakith Axe Guards, you will be attacking from a side. Actually, let's put you here. I also don't know what the ballista is going to shoot at. You are a... You have the Naru Sentinels. So first of all, I want to use your shots. And then I want to use you as a melee unit. But for now, let's put you here, for example. Oh, come on. Okay, I can fix this later. Okay, this actually works. Except for... Yeah, so now the general is not in the front line, so this might work. Like so. Belakith Axe Guards. You will be doing a bunch of fighting. You will also for sure be doing a lot of fighting. And the front lines are not as strong as I would have wanted them to be. You... Just wondering if any one of them can run out. I'm actually going to try it with you. That you will try to run out and see if you can silence the ballista. But you would only silence it temporarily. They would still be able to start shooting and they would absolutely be dealing damage to my stuff. But I'm going to try. Let's start with the battle first and foremost. And now I want to try to get my units into better positions. But this is just wonky, like so. And like so. Come on. Like so. Yeah, that works. And you. We'll try to run out. Yeah, the ballista is actually shooting. So you try to run out. All of you. Oh. Ew. This might not be the best angle, actually, because I think they will be coming for us. You. And run. You and run. So hopefully they will be able to reach in time to do some... to give some kind of assistance. You stand like so. And now we can start forming up these troops as well. You like so. You like so. And another group of archers. That is not going to deal a lot of damage. So I'll put you at closest. What are they shooting at? Okay, my spears. And it looks like they actually got a bunch of kills as well. Oh, no. This is not what we want for you. Good, you ran out. And now they're coming for us. Ew. Okay. I'm actually contemplating just letting them die. But if we run back, maybe they will run back as well. And then we will be moving into the ballista again. And at the very least, we will buy ourselves some time for our reinforcements to get here. So keep running. And the reinforcements are on their way as well. And they will be so tired once they get here. You can actually keep shooting. The problem is that they have so many units with shields. Run over here like so. Archer Militia is actually firing at us. And I don't even think the Corsairs can beat them in melee. That's not where I wanted you to stand. Okay, stand like so then. We have so many archers. You can actually stand as is, or would you like? Okay, start shooting, keep shooting. Oh, you are just getting wrecked. Go for the Archer Militia, see if we can actually get at least some kills off them. And these Archer Militias are also just stopping us from getting to the ballista, but we are buying ourselves a decent amount of time. And also time for our towers to deal some damage. You move in and attack them. Oh, also you're gonna get rocked by the cavalry. Yeah, these guys are dead. That is for sure. But now you stand like so. You... Oh, okay, and now the ballista started shooting again. You're aiming for this unit, so put them in loose formation. And you can aim at the Lamedon clansmen. You can do that as well. And the ballista, we're just gonna have to be fine with the fact that it will deal a lot of damage to us. At least the towers are doing something. We have lost 3%, killed 4. But the ballista have been silent most of the time. Now you're attacking them. Okay. Then let's try to spread out. Oh, come on. Like so. And have the ballista deal less damage. Oh, we're not gonna let you in. No chance, no how, my man. How's it going for you? Now, there we go. Run through. You're tired. But we desperately need you to get over here. You and you run over here. Same thing for you. And same thing for you. And the Bellicate Axe Guard will stand somewhere over here. And these archers can stand here by the Naru Sentinels. Nope, you actually could not. So let's put you over here for now. Okay, I think they're gonna be just at the neck of time. And you move up a little bit further. So we know that we have a bunch of pikes. This is going to be way too even for me. There we go. And then guard mode, and guard mode. Here we go. This is what it's all about.
The walls are no longer ours.
And you start shooting over here. Just absolutely hammer down archer fire on them. And they are probably going to try to just run through us. But we'll need to try to hold them here. And you, if you can get shots off in here, that should be great. Aiming from, or attacking from the left side would be amazing for us. Now, can we get... Oh, it's way too narrow. Oh, no. Stop. And keep shooting. How's it going for our reinforcements? You are actually on your way, and you are going to be very tired, but I will just put you in kind of a back row like so. Same thing for you. And you. Both of these units, actually. Okay, you're all almost at the front line. They're so spread out because I will need to send some troops around to the other side. You get over here. And where are you right now? Okay, you're actually getting shot pretty bad. Let's start throwing javelins right into the blob here. We have lost 7%, killed 14. So far we are actually doing pretty well. But we could certainly do a lot better. Get into position like so. And yeah, now they're aiming at my Belaketh. Oh, not my Belaketh, the Seafarers of Nindamos. And they have perfect aim somehow. Okay, you're on your way back as well. Oh, come on. How is it possible that they have elf level aim? Start shooting here. All of the archers just aim at the blob. And when you're done, I think I'm just gonna charge you in like so. Then lost, 19 killed. So we are actually dealing quite a lot of damage, just not as much as I would have wanted. And we get you. You will also be needed eventually. You fight the territorial guardsmen. Not the best matchup, but I'm just gonna have to be okay with losing a lot of troops today. Are you even getting volleys off? Yes, you are actually. That is great. 12% for 24. And remember that we had equal amounts of troops. And all of our archers are shooting. You and you. Both of you attack them. Just try to cut something. Perfect. Now we have you there. Didn't I also send... Okay, I just sent you back there. You are still very tired, but I need to get you over here as a reserve. Good. I mentally jinxed it. I was gonna say, oh, the ballista seems to have run out of ammunition, but no. Oh, gosh, look at how hard they are just pushing through here. You need to help on that side. And you help out over here as well. Now we can move these units into a position where they are able to deal much more damage. So, tight formation, and then face this way. You keep shooting. You keep shooting. Use this ability as well. Increase the army combat effectiveness by a lot. Come on, no, why are you going this way? Golly. I mean, it's your fault. You're just gonna get super tired. Keep raining down arrows. 18 for 39. So far, it's actually going quite well, but we are going to lose a lot of our archers here. Okay. Guard mode. One clansman made it through. No. Yeah, you can turn around and just kill the clansman. And if we put them in guard mode, are you actually going to be able to kill him? Or are we just going to let him kill all of us? Okay. Melee. Just work on the... Okay, good. There we go. Now we can start shooting. Perfect. And you are also in the thick of it. You have more pikes ready to help. You should keep throwing your javelins, please. Do we have any juicy targets? I guess just throw at the middle. Oh, there we have them. I will have all of my archers aim at the general's bodyguard. Come on, I see you there. No, not limit on. There we go. And you at them, and you at them. All of you just aim at the cavalry, and hopefully we'll be able to kill the general. Okay, that's not what I want you to do.
Much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Okay, We did lose the gateway, but I think that was expected. We lost a fourth of our army, killed more than half. So it's actually going pretty well so far. And whatever is left of our army will still be in here, and we should be able to retrain them as well. Good. That works. That works just fine. And I'm thinking about doing something naughty. Run you out of the settlement, because you are fresh now. And then run you in from the back. The ballista have stopped shooting, so we'll try to just box all of these units in. There we go. Now you are ready to move on the clansmen. We are running out of our ammunition, so we don't really need to worry too much about that anymore. Now we just need to close the gaps. Or close it all in. We have so many units on this side. Just annoying the hell out of us. But we are getting kills on their cavalry as well. This is actually great. And if we are also able... Where is the Belaketh Axe Guard? Okay. You're right in the middle of it. In the thick of it. And you... warmed up. Man, your cardio is not the best. Run over here, please. And we can blow the horn. Keep blowing the horns. Because it does help us a little bit. And this is just going to be an absolute grind right now. You are over here. So could we please start moving you somewhere where you are of more use? There we go. Something just performed a charge. Maybe the cavalry. Who is, by the way, getting mowed down one at a time. The problem is that Gondor still has a giant war machine. They're an infrastructure that is prepared to recruit a lot of armies, and we really don't. So we need to fight these defensive battles for as long as we possibly can. Come on. Where's the Belakith Axe Guard? Oh, you are slow. Well, and spread out. You're also winded. Golly. But if we kill their captain, then they will start breaking, and then the Belakith Axe Guards need to be here to just scoop them up. The archers are actually doing a decent job as well. They do have shields, so they work as a very kind of borderline lame sword and board unit, I guess, when they are out of ammunition, which is very useful in these kinds of battles. When you just need more bodies to throw at the problem. And I will not be using you yet. Good. And you can actually be used, so we give you some experience. The pikes are doing their thing. And you are just so slow. So slow. But you are getting somewhere. The ballista is out of ammunition, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Now we need to worry about this. Walk into place. And you just reinforce this line of pikes, please. Like so. We lost almost a third, killed 80%, so when they start breaking, we are going to capture a lot of them. And you are moving in as well. Keep blowing the horn. This should be very helpful to us. You stand right here. And then start cutting them from the back. And this entire army will be wiped out. We can even... get a look like this. Not a fun position for them. I should actually push the pikes forward now that they have their backs turned. Go in. And you... They've actually done a great job. I'm so happy that we got them. You are just barely surviving as well. Do you actually frighten nearby infantry? No, you're just effective against armor. Okay. And also, you're winded, so you're not as effective as I would have wanted you to be right now. But their units are redonkulously tired as well, so we need to keep that in mind. And get moving. You can stop that. Oh, so many troops have just taken a beating. And now you can run into the territorial guardsmen. Actually, you should run into the territorial guardsmen. We are getting a lot of kills, just gnawing at them. Taking them down one at a time. You can run outside. Because you should be fresh, yes. Eager, but exhausted. A lot of our troops are so tired right now. But now with the Belaketh Axe Guard in here, I think we should pretty soon have this battle over with. You keep moving in. Together with the general, the Ar-Âdunâim Sentinels have you already taken some casualties? Where is the general? This should be him. Pretty cool indeed. I just don't want you to be in the front line, somewhere where you can get killed. And the Alcaronda's Legion have suffered greatly as well. Let's see if we can run them back. Taken so many casualties. And we've recaptured the gatehouse, and now it's just butcher's work. You are out. You are still fresh. I will have them go to work on the ballista, actually. We did manage to kill quite a few of their troops before they entered the settlement. It's going to be very interesting to see. There we go. And now they should start breaking early. Or at least they will start fighting till the death. Yep, fighting till the death. And they are still not as efficient when they are fighting till the death. So now we are just capturing everyone. The ballista is still in play. We've killed 95%. We just need you. Take care of the ballista, and then it should be smooth sailing. Complete and utter massacre. We have taken a couple of prisoners, but mostly we are just cutting them down. We don't take any prisoners today. Very, very fortunate that we got the reinforcements, because otherwise it's like this unit and this and this and this. Ugh. Took such a beating. But now we just need to take down the ballista, and then we are good to go. So let's fast forward. I don't know if they're gonna break right away, actually. You can run out as well and fight the ballista, just in case the archers don't get the job done. Although I think the ballista should break pretty swiftly. And it's this unit, okay. Actually trading fairly well against the ballista. And they are fighting to the death almost. Although their captain is gone, the entire army is wiped out. That works. And the battle. So we actually healed 5% out of 30. Could be a lot worse. So we lost a fourth of our army. Oh, what? Fourth of our army overall. I just thought, oh, that's not that bad. And then I realized, oh, over 1,000 troops. But we also wiped out a big Gondorian army, so we got that going for us as well. Let's take a look at the kills. 328 on the Ar-Âdunâim Sentinels. Did anyone beat... Oh! 351 on the Belaketh Axe Guard. Who also suffered a lot of casualties. But you got some kills. That's actually our MVP. Most of our units got into the 3 digits. Or, yeah, triple digits. But look at that friendly fire. We lost hundreds to friendly fire. Maybe like 20% of our casualties are friendly fire. But we also did heal quite... Oh, fudge. Of course, because they are the first who died. So, of course, we healed an entire unit of Corsair Raiders. Well, at least Battle of the Harn is safe for now. And that is all we can hope for. Prisoners captured. Not as many as I would have wanted, but it's still some. We are just going to execute all of them. Yes! Yes. Join the family, dude. Join the family. Barbuzor, Raiders Guild. I need to take a look at in Methrast. The Raiders Guild house is a ramshackle construct that nevertheless acts as small headquarters for the few that rise above the mire of Corsair ranks. In an attempt to keep their weak warriors ahead of the Ambrothian smiths, they gather all the knowledge they have and use it to smith the finest quality blades that they can. So this will probably be a melee upgrade. For now, I'm actually going to look at some other messages. Like so. And I want Kingdom of Rohan. Okay. Sure. We are not in the best position. Where do you think we have our diplomats, by the way? There's no way I will get to them within 5 turns. So we're just gonna unfortunately have to decline because we won't be able to get over there. You're also stuck on this. Oh golly, what happened here? Mordor had huge armies and then they just melted away. That's not good. But I would like to take this opportunity to look at what kind of guilds we can get here. Auxiliary Outpost. That's just that. Town Health. Warriors Guild. Okay, looks like the only guild we can get. Oh, Raiders Guild or Raiders Guild. So this one, melee weapon bonus and for ranged troops. And morale bonus to troops trained here. Okay. So nothing that gives us... Nothing that gives us insane trade or anything like that. Barrack of True Sons. This is something I might want. Maybe not here necessarily, but I would like it somewhere. Because we would get some sweet troops. Actually, if we go down to Umbar, where we already have the first auxiliary outpost, then we can take a look there. Here we can get the Merchants Guild, right. So in castles, I guess we can only get the warriors. Here, Hashari Blade, Southern Warband, Ar-Âdunâim, blah, 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 Muhad Tribesmen, Noise, Hashari Shadows, Noise, Serpent Bladesmen, Noise. Not bad, not bad. But I don't think we really want to splurge on getting a guild right now. We rather need to focus on making some more money. Warlord's Hall in Ardumir, that would give us the later tier troops. Might need to start thinking about Great Hall. I mean, chicken farming, it's pretty cheap and it's also going to help with the population bonus, so it's going to make us a little bit of money. Let's do that, and just like that we're basically broke. You move in to Baradhan and we will be retraining anything we can. Low tier armies actually, or low tier troops, like so, so yeah, just keep retraining the infantry. We could also recruit another unit of Belakith Axe Guard. Oh, yes, that works out very well. So now you get over here, you jump on, and then we need you over here. We cannot drop him anywhere here, but we will drop you off there, and then you will be the governor of Methrast. Where did they come from? Okay, Methrast is going to fall. So now I'm thinking about doing this, because you will not be dropped off here, and this army is for sure going to smack me at Methrast. Although it is a stronghold, we just don't have enough troops for a full stack. You get into Methrast. That made them a little bit happier. There was some Naru Sentinels. We do have the Númenórean Shield Guard. Southron Warband. And a Ballista. I mean, if we get the Ballista into a good position, then we might actually deal a lot of damage to this army. But it's too gosh darn big. The army is just too huge. But for now, I'm not gonna end the turn in this episode. I want to see if any one of you want to help me make a decision. You get over there and blockade that port. And basically see... Okay, I already messed that up. because these ships won't be able to make it back. So we will just have to fight this battle regardless. That sucks. I actually want to see if we should just burn everything and then move them onto a ship and sail off to attack another settlement. But you are going to leave. Actually, I might try to buy myself some time. If we do this, then maybe we can get them to attack the fort first. Although they have a ballista, so they will be able to one-turn siege it. We can try. We can absolutely try. But then, we'll see if they attack us. And if not, we'll just see if we get this army onto the boat and move on to another settlement. Attack that one. Sack it, burn it. And then move on and do the same thing to the next settlement, basically. Harad had a full stack here. What happened? Okay, they had to move back. This I actually want to keep an eye on. Because if Gondor takes Amon-Ethel, then we are gonna be somewhat in a pickle. Yep, the next episode is gonna be a very, very interesting one. Because so many things has to go right for us. Kingdom of Rohan, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Kingdom of Gondor is still so strong. Guild available, yes, for now. Enemy army routes. And I want to take a look at Gondor's stats before we continue. Am I blind? There we go. Okay. Overall, they actually dipped a little bit, but they have been so redonkulously strong. Military, they also dipped a little bit. Production, dipped a little bit. Look at that. We might actually get them to dwindle a little bit. Territories, they're also dropping, but they still have... I have like 8 maybe. And they have 23, 22. So they still have more than twice the amount of territories I have. So that's why it would have been fun to actually be somewhat smart. Not move this fleet to blockade the docks, but rather just take this army out of here. Move them up. Burn everything. And then move them up to Ethelond. Do the same thing there. And then just jump between Gondorian settlements. Just putting everything to the torch, basically. Putting them back to the Stone Age. I think that would have been fun. But we didn't really get that opportunity. We might in the next one. Let's take a look at the situation down here. I want you to keep going. And you to keep going. And eventually we'll reach something here, I guess. And Mordor also seems to not be doing very well. They might lose Eastern Osgiliath, because they are also fighting the Voryags of Khand. So that's something we need to deal with. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna end another turn and see what happens in Methrast. I want to take a look at that. So let's quick save. And then let's see if everything goes to heck. Dol Amroth is strong right now. But I wonder if it's strong enough. We train you. But I wonder if it's strong enough to hold back whatever this is. Gondor Pikemen is scary. Ithilien Rangers are scary. But they have a lot of cavalry and also a lot of ballistas, which means many, many holes in the walls. What do you have? Blackroot Vale Archers. Also, very, very good unit. But this is what we have to do. We couldn't just be passive forever. We need to go to war against Gondor. And they also have Boromir here with a full stack. Ew, at least we should take some pressure off of Mordor. They definitely need it with the Varyags of Khand having turned. That they joined the Istari was absolutely the worst thing that could have possibly happened to us. But it happens. It happens. We are still going to do the best we can. Let's end this turn. Okay. Okay, beautiful things happen. Raider skill in Dol Amroth. I don't think I want that right now, but they actually did lay siege to the fort, which means that I can take this entire army out, burn everything, and make a lot of money that way. Burn everything I can, that is. and then they will have to rebuild it. I will just get the money from doing it. Take this army onto the ship and move it on to like Londgalen, for example. Take that and see if I can hold it, but just move between cities. Burn everything and take it all. You, for now, let's move you there, because there the units can still move on, and there we have a general as well. That is amazing. Where did the other full stack go? Feels like I'm missing something. We do have... Okay, it moved back. Do we need moved back? And Boromir will be moving on here instead. But it looks like we might have one more turn before he reaches us. So I'm thinking some of them are actually somewhat healthy. So I will be retraining you. And do you have 183? I think that's good enough. And get another unit of you and Beliketh Axe Guards. We definitely want to hold Dol Amroth. And we might make more money doing this. That is awesome that they chose to lay siege to the fort. Recruitment report. Umbar has gotten another general. That is sweet. And Khaldun got a lot of better troops, which we need to move north. So you just start walking to Barad-dûr. You're going to be there in 3 turns, and hopefully we won't get attacked until then. Now I want to see if there's any building I can get for... There we go, a leather worker. I mean, that's going to make us some money. And it's also going to help improve some armor and whatnot. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Is there anything else, like a meeting hall or something like that? And no use in constructing here, because I do feel pretty comfortable in burn everything, jump on the ship, and leave for the next settlement, basically. Can't build anything here either. What about Ar-Âdunâim? No. So it looks like a leather worker is the best thing we can get. Start with that. And you should soon have caught up to them. No border, so I can see what region we are in. But keep moving, keep moving. Such an adventure for these guys, just walking straight into the desert. Great. That is great. Construction report. Dol Amroth, yes, you got the barracks. Gobel Tolfalas got the meeting hall, so now he is free upkeep, and that is going to save us a little bit of cash as well. Beautiful. Trait increase. Promising commander, Earantar. Good. End of turn report. Yes. Gondor is still so strong. And now let's take a look. So we are actually going to make money again. Gobel Tolfalas, I will also need to make a little bit stronger. But we need to be so careful with everything we buy. Except when we just burn everything here and keep moving on. But that is something that I'm going to save for the next episode. We also have a general in that army then. We just need to make sure... Oh, only one ship. Let's see if I can move one of these boats away. Join up with them. So they will be a lot stronger if they are attacked. And maybe, like I said, just move to like Londgalen. Do the same thing there. Just absolutely burn it to the ground. We also have Serelond.
Yes. As you wish.
And also, then maybe we can give one of these settlements over to Mordor. We are a maritime faction, so we need to use that to our ability, to our advantage. Just being fast and annoying. That's what we're gonna have to be. But at least we have held Barad-dûr for now. We are moving up with reinforcements, very strong units. We are moving some units just straight out into the desert, hopefully finding either Voryags of Khan's settlement or something else that we can just take, maybe hold for a little bit, and just help Harad in any way we can. We don't have any huge armies that we can throw at anyone right now. Ooh. Because we just don't have the money for it. We need to take a couple of turns and just plow money into Umbar, for example, for the trade, like the trade routes. They have to make us a lot of money, or the Merchant's Wharf. Since we do have a lot of ports right now, that seems like something we should be doing. But that's going to be for the next episode. So, in this one, we took Methrast. We were able to hold it a little while, but Gondor wants to take it back. So I will move this army out of the fort, out of the settlement, burn everything that I can burn, and just gratefully accept the money that they're going to that is going to give me, and then move on and just sack another settlement, burn everything, and then move on. Maybe it's very short-sighted, but Gondor needs to be taken down several pegs, and then this is the way for us to do that, and also profit, making quite a bit of money in the process. So that is how we're going to deal with this, just being a nuisance. That's what we're gonna do. So thank you so much for watching. Any tips or tricks, please write them down in the comments below. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.